Hello everyone, what's poppin'? I have returned with another fire video for you all today, and I built a team around Delphox as it was suggested in the last video, which if you haven't seen yet, definitely check it out because it's not every day you see a Flame Orb Cinderace destroying the OU tier. And I'm always happy to take suggestions from you all. So I really wanted to utilize the Magician ability, which steals an opponent's item if we don't already have one, and I'm aware there are methods like Overheated Jetpack and Grassy Seed or Psychic Seed with Terrain, which initially I was running actually paired with Rillaboom, to use up our item and then steal an item, but then I cooked up something far more sinister. I have here Agility Throat Spray Delphox with Psychic Noise, so we can actually burn up our Throat Spray with our sound move, get a +1 special attack boost, and then steal an item, and also we have agility to become faster than a lot of the really fast threats out there, so this one goes up to like Sand Excadrill, which is quite fast. So we also have Tera Fighting, Focus Blast, so maybe we can hit our moves, maybe we can't, we'll find out. Let's roll the dice. And yeah, it's a pretty fun set. And I still paired it with Rillaboom just because I do think that passive recovery is still really good for it, even though I'm not running the Grassy Seed set like I was initially running for this team. But it's really good just to have, Rillaboom for that nice choice band priority Grassy Glide. Really, really hard hitting Pokemon with Tera Grass, of course. But then I do have another Grassy Seed mon on the team with Raging Bolt. And it's actually quite nice with Rillaboom because we will be able to have Calm Mind to boost our special attack and special defense, and then our defense boost from Grassy Seed, so it becomes a really bulky type of tank that can do a lot of damage. And also, I mean, if our opponent's conveniently enough running Sun, then we also get another Photosynthesis boost on top of that, so pretty good stuff. Landorus is just for rocks and Rocky Helmet, and a good pivot overall. Garganacl is there for Curse, and just there to kind of annoy opposing teams. It's a really good sponge just to like take hits and stuff like that. Good Shadow Ball switch in, and it's just really, it disrupts a lot of teams. It's just really good. And then finally Corviknight for Defog, another Rocky Helmet user for the team, so that we can just get a lot of chip damage and stuff like that, put things in range of our other Pokemon. And that is going to be the team. So let's hop into our first game and see how we do. Excited to do another video for you all. So it's been a few months since I started doing Taekwondo, and I just had my belt test to go from white belt to yellow belt. Everything went according to plan, and I also broke 2 stacked wooden slabs with my sidekick, which first time breaking boards, that was pretty fun. And it's just another attribute I'm leveling up because of course, the main focus in life should be leveling yourself up with all the various perks in life, since you are the main character of your own story in a sense, and you got all your stats you got to level up. And so the question of the day for you all: what is a hobby that you've always wanted to pick up but just haven't done so yet? I'd like to know. Or if you recently picked up a new hobby, tell me what it is. I'm most curious. But I think the Lando lead here is good as they lead Glimmora. Nice. So I'm going to first get up rocks. First things first, always get up rocks here, because if I Earth Power, it brings them down to Sash, and then they will not be able to Mortal Spin the rocks away because they will die to Rocky Helmet. So watch. They're going to try to Mortal Spin. They will poison me, which they do, but they die to Rocky Helmet and they cannot remove the rocks. It's a fun mechanic that whenever I like show that off with either Rocky Helmet or Iron Bars or something like that, I know at least one person did know that before, that's how it works. So here I'm going to go right into Rillaboom. Right into Rillaboom here should be the play. I think the big question is going to be what mon we should Tera with, because we have a lot of options. Does Agility Delphox look good here? Kind of. Definitely doesn't look bad. So they're going to go right for the Ivy Cudgel. I'm just going to Grassy Glide, I believe is my play. I think always Grassy Gliding here. They might knock off, predicting my U-turn or something like that. But they go Kingambit, so we get a little chip on you. Now I can always go Corviknight. This one's a little bulky. Did 20. But it kind of also always is bulky. Could also defog. Defog's actually gonna be pretty nice for Delphox, but I don't know if they'll let me though. But let's see what they do. They just go right for the double. Ooh. Will they let me defog? Let's find out. Let us find out. They just Ivy Cudgel. Very cool. I will, I definitely want to try to roost if I can. If it's possible. Which it is. So now I'm going to actually, I'm gonna go Rillaboom here. Not gonna roost twice. So they try to Encore me, which actually would have been fine for me. But yeah, here I can just U-turn, I think is my play. As they go Dragonite. So we break the multi-scale, which is good. I can always go back into Corviknight now and just heal up again. Don't really mind this Dragonite too much. And also Gar can handle it pretty well too. So they actually go Gholdengo. I'm going to gonna go hard into Delphox and just Flamethrower here. Should be the play. We are Modest Nature, so it's gonna do a lot. But if they want to Tera this mon, then that's fine for us. And they die. Nice. Very nice. So we got the first knockout with Delphox. And so they go back to Ogerpon. We just go right back to Rillaboom, as always. They're definitely back to Rillaboom here. And so they're gonna Swords Dance up. Ooh. I'm still not gonna Tera, because I have ways of dealing with it. They do knock me out. Maybe I should have Tera'd. Maybe I should have. But they can't break this thing. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt here. They might try to Encore. Oh, they just Swords Dance. Cool. So, nice and dead. We got a nice little defense boost as well, which is useful. Corviknight's at full HP, so it can always sponge the hits and stuff like that. They go into Valiant. Who shall we Tera? Garg Tera is actually not bad at all either. Can I even sponge an attack? Yes, I can. I indeed can. Ooh, and a Para as well. So I guess I can just Thunderclap. Oh, they Calm Mind up. Calm Mind Moonblast. I doubt they're Encore on a Calm Mind set. I feel like they'll need at least a few attacks. But no bother. Oh, they are Encore. Okay, cool. See what they want to do. I will switch now. I'll just switch out now. Because I think they're just gonna Calm Mind again. And I can just preserve. Yep. Or they didn't get to go for an attack there, but they would have just Calm Minded anyways. And so that mon's gone. We are pretty free now to taunt whatever wants to come in. It's gonna be Dragonite, so we're just gonna taunt this. Good old taunt. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and get some rocks up, I guess. Could work. Because they're just gonna take Helmet Chip now. And they just forfeit. Beautiful. Great first game. Very good. Okay. Next game. Up against this Keldeo. I like Keldeo a lot, actually. Need to actually incorporate it more on on my teams. Always a big fan of Keldeo. So I will lead Rillaboom here and just knock off turn 1. I think is the play. No way they risk staying in turn 1, right? See if they want to switch out or not. So obviously they would want to probably go Corviknight, which they do. And we knock off the Rocky Helmet. So now we get to go into Landorus. And we get even more chips, so it's almost down to like 50% now, which is pretty good. I think we need to weaken the Slowking so that we could do some stuff with Delphox. Some kind of things. Dazzling Gleam actually would have been nice to keep. But yeah, maybe Tera Fairy Dazzling Gleam is an option too. I think go Keldeo, so we could probably go back here into Rillaboom. And then I think U-turn out here is the play. We go Delphox now. Hit him up with a Flamethrower as they go Hoopa. This is definitely AV. Assault Vest Hoopa. So we're gonna go Landorus. So I think definitely getting up rocks is useful. Let's taunt. And then I think U-turn into Corviknight so that they get even more chip. Yep, so then they're gonna come back in and take rocks after that, so that's always gonna be fun. So this Corviknight's getting a lot of pressure on it. So now Dragapult's in, so we go Garg. Can't Wisp me, I can now Salt Cure pretty freely. And then whatever wants to come in is not gonna really enjoy it too much. So Tusk is back here, we can do that. Go right for the Brave Bird and destroy it. Now Keldeo's back. So of course, this Mon is annoying. So they'll Surf knock me out. Which means that we can go here into Rillaboom. I think always Grassy Glide here's the play, or maybe we knock again actually. I think we always knock again. There's no way they like risk that, yeah. I figured as much. There was no way they would risk Keldeo because that Mon is, whenever it comes in, it does some crazy work. So here they're gonna probably U-turn, which means what I can do is I can always just go Garg here still, either way. And then, ooh, Tera watering this might be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna, Raging Bolt also looks pretty good too. They just Surf, so I can now Thunderbolt. Goodbye to you. Dragapult's in. I could Tera this too. I could Tera this. Oh, but they switch. Do they have anything for me? They do. But now, how much did the Flamethrower do? It did... Where was that? 24? So I can knock you out. They go Slowking. I can now... this is 100 agility up here. So it's Will-O-Wisp U-turn. I'm not sure they can actually knock me out in one hit. Let's Psychic Noise. They Dragon Darts? Yeah, they can't. Ooh, Slowking back. Let's Flamethrower here. They do knock me out this time, and I can now just, I think, win the game with Landorus. Earth Power here to knock this out. Dragapult, I think, gets destroyed by Rillaboom Banded. That does not knock me out. Oh yeah, we just win now. Cool. Very nice. Good game, once again. Pretty cool, I mean, Delphox is fun. So with this one, we got to actually show off the Throat Spray, which is wonderful, right? Just what you love to see from Delphox. Actually seeing the Throat Spray putting in the work is always nice, but here it definitely has potential. Tera fighting looks relatively solid after the agility. So I'm gonna lead Landorus here, I think is my play. We'll lead with that. See how it goes and just go from there. But someone in my comments of the last video mentioned they enjoy my discussion type segments from me, just, you know, talking about anything while I play. And my life is often very interesting, so let me know if you want to hear the occasional discussion or story. Like for example, recently I've been enjoying myself at a lot of nice upscale restaurants, and I must say that sitting near the bar area, actually a lot more interesting than you'd expect. You get a lot of stories out of that. So, I mean, usually I'm with a bunch of other friends, but sometimes I just want food at a nice place and it's just me. And you don't really go by yourself to get table service, I guess, unless you're some kind of food critic or something. So, of course, conveniently, restaurants have that bar area where you can order both food and drinks off the menu. Nice bleak wind. I guess probably salt cure here. And, you know, as someone who became extroverted over, like, the span of many years, I'm most in my element when I'm around other people, and I'm pretty good at piloting conversations and commanding the attention of an audience. But often I found at restaurant bars, I don't have to really go out of my way to strike up a conversation with someone. People there just sometimes do it themselves, and it often makes for a great story. Like how the story of this Tornadus just nasty plotted and switched out into Iron Valiant. Very smooth. So I was recently sitting at one, and the lady who sat next to me kept ordering different purple colored drinks, just one after another. Meanwhile, I'm there enjoying my Japanese sake and plotting the next move in life, and she turns to me, she asks me, what should I get next? I was like, okay, we'll get the purple one, of course, as a astute observer. And so I guess it led to a conversation. I could tell she was definitely hitting on me, and I wasn't really interested, but I entertained her for a bit. And oh my, okay, high jump kick. I have not seen that in a minute. Usually, sometimes I see like low kick sometimes. I don't know. I guess maybe I could try to force it out with Grassy Glide Rillaboom, perhaps. So yeah, it led to a conversation. I wasn't really interested. She, on the other hand, was interested, but then she said some things where I was just like, nah, I gotta end this right here, right now. I had to end it. Just like the Cinderace just ended me. With Tera Fire, gets to cover for the Grassy Glide. But yeah, I was basically like, I concocted some story. And I was betrothed to an Indian bride who would be leaving back to the motherland, right? So she goes away. Then this dude pulls up in the seat next to me. He was like, yo, that was a slick move, bro. Starts chatting me about how he almost died 5 times, and then tells me about China and electric vehicles, as if I didn't already know about Chinese EV spreads. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I know, right? Then proceeds to buy me a shot of whiskey. You know, fast forward to another restaurant some days later. I'm at the bar. This one person to the right of me starts going through his criminal record and list of charges he receives, buys me a beer, and then, I mean, I guess I know I'm a good talker, but I'm also quite a good listener as well. So I just listen to their story, and people just buy me drinks. Person to the left had recovered from like a medical condition, was educating me about different cultures, about trying new things, and got me some cool stuff off the menu that I hadn't tried before. Gave me some good perspective in life. Ooh, I think it's time for the Delphox. It might be that time. Oh, shoot. I had to digress for a second there. I'm looking at Delphox and the rest of their team. Like, what do they have? I guess maybe Tornadus? But this mon is dead. Cinderace is definitely dead. Sucker Punch is not knocking me out. Yeah, exactly. I can keep on going anyways, but you get the idea. You meet some really interesting people at the bar in a restaurant, and if you're like me and you enjoy good food and drink, potentially free stuff and a story to go home with, go sit at a bar at your favorite restaurant and see what happens. Can we win this? Can we win this? Dragon Pulse or Thunderclap? Dragon Pulse or Thunderclap? Are they going to stay in, or are they going to switch, predicting Thunderclap and try to regenerate? They stay in. Nice. Very good. Great Tusk is in. Have to preserve Corviknight, so I'm going to Dragon Pulse here. They go Valiant. Would they Encore me into this? No, they don't. Okay, so it's Corviknight versus the world. Alright, it's Corviknight versus the world. And now it's Corviknight versus Great Tusk. Let's see who's greater. It's gonna be Corviknight. Let's go. Let's go. GG, it's Emvee. So, yeah, basically stuff like that. But, you know, I know you're all here to see me cook with this team. So, yeah, on to the next one. Let us carry on. But yeah, fun discussions, fun stories. Got them all. Got them all somewhere in there. And I am good at multitasking, of course. As you all know. As you all can see, I can talk and also destroy my opponent at the same time. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. Hope you all have been enjoying life. What do we got here? So, okay. Deoxys is gonna be fun to deal with. Grassy Glide, dead. were they not even Focus Sash? What were they? What were they even? I do not know. But they go Zamazenta, so I think what I can do is maybe go Landorus here is the play. I don't want to go hard Delphox just yet. So my Earth Power actually will break this substitute always, I'm pretty sure. Because as you can see, this specific 72 is just for this Zamazenta, for the subset. So we're gonna get some nice chip on this mon. I don't mind no rocks or anything like that either, so we'll do our best. So now what I can do here, I believe, is Rillaboom probably doesn't knock it out. I need to keep, I think Raging Bolt being healthy is all right. It's not bad. I'll go Delphox now, and now that this thing is weakened, I can Agility up. And Psychic Noise is the play. Goodbye. Cool. Very cool. So now Kingambit's in. Oh, I should just do it. I should just do it. It's Delphox. Ooh. Yes, let's go. Kingambit dead. Kingambit is dead. Now they're gonna Extreme Speed here, so we're gonna go Corviknight. So we weaken it a bit. Oh, this is wonderful. This mon just kind of wins now. Kind of, right? But they are Roost. They are indeed Roost. So what do I do, actually? I'm gonna go Rillaboom. And then U-turn into Garg, and then Salt Cure. So we can always get some consistent damage. As they actually Dragon Tail me out. Oh, okay, wait, so it's just... Huh, okay. Well, that's interesting. They Dragon Tail me out again. Now I Psychic Noise. I always Psychic Noise here, I think. Always Psychic Noise here. So now they can't heal anymore, yep. And then... all we gotta do is... I think we can afford to go Corviknight. I think we can afford to go into it. So the Extreme Speed. Goodbye to you. Rillaboom's in, so I don't know if Knockout takes me out. Knockoff, I mean. Actually, I think I can just... I don't need Garg anymore, right? So I'm gonna go into Garg. Salt Cure time. So they're actually not locked in. I'm pretty sure Corviknight lives. They're not choice banded. Yeah, cool. So now I think we'll always win this game. Yeah, that's, it should be GG, I think. They get plus speed on this. What do they have? Just that. Okay, cool, we win. We have won the game. Rillaboom's back, Brave Bird here. Brave Bird Body Press. Low kick, cool. Yep, nice. So this was great. This was fantastic. Goodbye to you and goodbye to you. Good game. GG, it's Emvee once again. An absolutely beautiful sight, by the way, to see that Kingambit drop to the Tera fighting Focus Blast from Delphox. That was incredible. That would have been really sad if it didn't hit. But fortunately, you know, the game knows we're recording, and the game wants to give us a little bit more accuracy to impress the audience with that magic trick there. How to hit a Focus Blast for 100 accuracy. We haven't missed once, because we probably only clicked it once. But it worked out just the way we intended. Where's this game at? Where is this game? There we go. Ooh! Minior. This is a threat. And it's probably Terra Ground too. Oh, okay, so it probably might be dual screen superior, is what I'm thinking it is. What must we do? What do we do? If we defog the screens, they get the evasion boost. I wonder if I just go Delphox lead. Oh, they lead Cloyster. Is that a problem? If I just Flamethrower, they just Shell Smash up immediately, and then... Do I need to save you for anything? I don't know. I don't really know. So I guess Rillaboom just Grassy Glides here, I guess. Even if they have Ice Shard, it won't knock me out completely. Unless they... unless they crit me, which 100% mattered. 1000% mattered. Very annoying, but you know, that's fine. They'll go Cinderace here, we just go Garg, I guess. Salt Cure here. And then right into Raging Bolt to get our defense boost. Calm Mind up. And then Dragon Pulse here. That works. So now they go back to Cinderace. Not sure why, but what can win this game? Can Garg win this game? Garg actually might be able to win this game, now that I think about it. So we know this is Cinderace's Pyro Ball. Let's Thunderclap here for some damage. Okay. I'm just going to... Okay, so that's fine. I guess I could have just... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, anyways. They're not Protean or anything. Oh, sorry, Libero. They're not Libero. But I can curse, recover here. They gave me a little LOL, which, you know, if they're laughing at me, let's see if they're laughing now. So I'm going to Salt Cure here. They Shell Smash up, so this should hurt a lot, I think. And I think they're... Yeah, they died. I wish I could LOL, but like I said, I can't talk in the chat. Let's go for the Salt Cure here. The Shadow Ball doesn't work. Now we can just recover. Or maybe Salt Cure again. Just to get rid of it for good measure. I don't think the rest of the team can knock me out anyways. They go Azu, let's Tera Water and recover. As they Belly Drum. But I think it's over for them. I don't think they can knock me out or anything like that. I don't believe they can. Play Rough does a lot, but still, we're good. Because all we gotta do here is sack Corviknight. So that we don't die to any rolls or crits or anything like that. And then we go Landorus and win. Good game. Wonderful game once again. Hyper offensive teams are always scary because things can sometimes spiral out of control, but thankfully for that game, we were definitely in control of the scenarios, and I think this will be our last one for this one, but yeah, we have our work cut out for us here. Can Delphox do anything? I feel like it can. I feel like it definitely can. I mean, Delphox has been putting in some pretty good work throughout this video so far, and I'm very satisfied for what it's done. We've gotten to show off the agility and the other moves as well as the Throat Spray and things like that, so it's been great. But yeah, let me lead the Landers here and just... I think actually just Earth Power turn 1 is the play. In case they try to Will-O-Wisp me. This will be good, but they go Alomomola, so I can now just probably throw rocks up for fun. Get some rocks up here. I know they have court change, but it's like, you know, doesn't really matter too much right now. They go Garg. This is a pretty easy taunt, I believe. They do Tera Ghost. And they can't Iron Defense. Cool. So because they're Ghost, they are going to probably Salt Cure here. I'm glad they Tera this mon, just so that we'll know exactly, you know, what can and can't Tera from this point on. So I'm gonna Earth Power just to weaken this thing a bit. I can always taunt again after. But yeah, I definitely want to weaken this mon as much as I can. And we can just taunt again, I believe is the play. Alright, now we go Rillaboom. And we simply just, I think knock off an item is the play. We could also Woodhammer, which is another play we could make, as it will do a lot of damage. Knockoff seems like the obvious play, right? But Woodhammer seems pretty good too, as it does 50 to Kingambit, which is incredible damage. Very good damage here. And so, yeah, maybe we could just go Corviknight for the extra chip, but they actually double the Cinderace, which would have taken a lot of damage. So I'm going to go Garg, as they try to Wisp me, it doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure I can curse up now. Just start cursing. Yeah, Curse Garg actually looks like a Pokemon that does really well here. So now they go Garg. They are Iron Defense Body Press though, so that could be kind of a problem, but at the same time it's like maybe not as much of a problem. Especially if I Tera with this. Yeah, because like they can't do anything like that to me now. Because I have my my Covert Cloak intact. And so we could technically, I don't know if we can stall them out of body presses or not, but probably can. We'll definitely stall them out of recovers if they have it. Salt Cure, Body Press, Iron Defense, Recover, yeah. So, start a timer. I'll Salt Cure here. But we should always win this exchange, I believe, if I'm thinking correctly here. Garg versus Garg. Salt Cure doing nothing. But then I also have my Raging Bolt in the back, or in the middle, I guess you could say, that can do well as well, so. Alright. I still have all my recovers, so we're good. Still got them all. Now they go Dragonite, so time to recover here. But the Garg is really weak. They didn't choose to recover first before switching, which is great for us. Huh. Now they go Clef. For some reason. Yeah, because everything's weak right now, which is cool. They went Dragonite and doubled out. Cosmic Power. It's one of these sets. Okay, so, yeah, this set's not too fun to face. Can't let it get all the way up. So I'm gonna Woodhammer here. So I'm assuming this will do a lot of damage. I think also the Delphox with okay, 51's not bad. 51 into 36. Is that gonna knock it out? Let's see. Let us find out. Let us find out. Yes, it does. Beautiful. So we got rid of that mon. Annoying threat to the team. They go Dragonite here, so we get to go into... I think Garg is fine, as they doubled into Cinderace. We can Salt Cure immediately, I think, is the play. They'll U-turn out. And I think we'll probably be hitting the Garg. No, we hit the Alomomola. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I'm guessing they will flip turn. Or they're gonna Wish. So I'm gonna go Raging Bolt. They flip turn out, okay. That is fine. Because everything they go into is not gonna appreciate it at all. Does Cinderace appreciate it? I have no idea. But I guess I can just... See, Raging Bolt is really, really good, but at the same time, Delphox also looks pretty nice too. They do have high jump kick. How much does that do? Okay, not too much. Not too bad. Will-O-Wisp, Court Change, U-turn, high jump kick. Okay, let's go back to Garg. Yeah, I figured as much. Recover here is the play. Or Salt Cure is another play we can make. There you go, Alomomola, nice. Let's hard Rillaboom, I think. Cool. And then Woodhammer. Always, I believe, is what we do. Always Woodhammer here. I think we need to get rid of these rocks somehow. I think we need to get rid of them. So yeah, now everything's weak, so I'm sure something will die here. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Just gotta get rid of that Garg. That's the only thing we gotta get rid of. So now Dragonite's in. Does Dragonite even die to this? I'm pretty sure it would. Yeah. Even though it's times 4 resistant, like this is a banded Woodhammer in Grassy Terrain, and there was no multi-scale in it either. So cool. Now we just, so they're gonna obviously U-turn, right? Do we just go into Corviknight? They just Wisp here, so maybe I could just Defog now. Try to get rid of these hazards. I believe is the play. So they go Alomomola. This allows us to go into Rillaboom. I think is what we can do. They'll get like passive recovery and stuff though, but it's okay, I think. Should be fine. Oh, they have Healing Wish. Well, they have to go to one or the other. Oh shoot, they have Healing Wish. So they're gonna use it up on Cinderace. Which is fine, I guess. So it's gonna be... So actually my Delphox kind of just wins from here, I would say. Right? Kind of. I'm gonna go Raging Bolt first, as they'll U-turn out into Garg, and then we can just Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think Delphox can win in the end. I believe. I believe it can. So it's time for us to get a bunch of recovery back. They just Iron Defense up here. We can just Thunderbolt again. They have no Protect, so this is good. And no, I think we just win in the end anyways, even without going Delphox. Delphox had it in the end, just in case they went for Salt Cure and knock me out. We would Agility up and knock the last 2 mons out pretty much. Or no, just attack basically. Just attack one after the other. Don't even need to set up against their team. Yeah, good game. Hello? What happened? They have 1 mon left. But yeah, this was a great Delphox showcase. I'm glad that I was able to show it off. For the majority of the games we had, we got to see it at least do something. If not, just Agility up and clean and knock out mons here and there and do some pretty good stuff. Yeah, it's such a nice feeling to, you know, build these kind of heat teams for you all and record with them. It's always fun. Would never have had it any other way. Quick time skip, 5 seconds left, and it's pretty much over. I'm just gonna close out. Yep, there we go. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Seeing Delphox putting in the work was fun, and yeah, I appreciate the Delphox suggestion. I hadn't done a Delphox video, I think in so long. I don't know when the last time I recorded with Delphox was, but it was probably a long time ago in a different generation. Great mon overall, and feel free to suggest any Pokemon you might want to see on a future video. I'm more than happy to use your suggestions. And with that, I shall see you all on the next one. Peace.